Oh.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh. That is so complex.
Oh my gosh.
It's like being hit from all directions. It's like you're playing like water balloons with a bunch of 12-year-olds. They're just like throwing them from all over the place. You don't know how to look.
It's still happening. Like it tastes like fireworks in your mouth.
Literally.
Welcome back to Beyond Bourbon. Today,
Holy crap.
I think by far the biggest review we've had. Maybe the best review we've ever had.
This is
Our second, technically, which we can get into later in the video, BTAC bottle. So this is the 2023 Thomas H. Handy from the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection.
It's a barrel proof rye whiskey from Buffalo Trace.
A little over 6 years old, 6 years, 2 months old,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
124.9 proof. This is, I mean, a dream bottle for us, of course. Anything BTAC is for any bourbon hunter, bourbon drinker, whatever, is always one of those dream bottles. So we were super lucky to get this. I don't know. I'm just insanely excited to get into it. Oh my goodness.
It didn't disappoint. The first BTAC we ever opened, this is it right here.
That was, oh man, I don't know. I think we're a little shell shocked by this bottle because we started this channel a few months ago and we had been drinking and collecting bourbon before then, but we would have never told you that we'd be reviewing BTAC.
No.
That's just 6 months later.
We started drinking things like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bottom shelf stuff that you can go buy right now, and we're still like this is not
Still
me.
some of our favorite
We
stuff.
just videoed some of those today.
But if you would have told me when we started this channel or before when I started getting into whiskey that within a year or less, I'd be own 2 BTACs and be able to try them and not feel terrible about it.
yeah, so I
would have been shocked.
insanely excited to try this and to get into this. And this shows you guys we don't collect stuff, we drink it.
Yeah.
I think we only have one unopened bottle right now, and that's we can get on. You can see that later in the video. But so this goes to show you that we are drinkers, and we're really never going to keep anything to trade or sell. Like this is what we want to do. We want to review it. We want to see if you have a chance to buy this bottle, is it worth it?
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think right now I've talked to a bunch of friends on TikTok, YouTube, and stuff. Instagram, and they're having the opportunity to buy this bottle, or they're applying for lotteries. Do I want to put this in there? Do I want to put this above whatever? I cannot compare those to other BTAC right now. Might be able to in a few months, but I cannot compare this right now. So this gives you a good idea though. Is it good? Is it not? Is it worth X amount of money? And I think that's going to be the goal by the end of the video. Yeah. How much would you pay for this bottle of 2023 Thomas H. Handy?
For sure. And if you are a collector and you want to just collect these, no problem with that here.
Yeah, for sure.
But if we're drinkers, we don't want to just collect dust with the bottles. We want to actually drink them and let you guys know our thoughts on it. This is our first BTAC I think we've had as a pour. Have you had a pour BTAC before?
A few.
Okay, you've had a few.
I've had the 2022. I've had this, Stag, and Eagle 17. The only ones I haven't had are WLW and Sazerac. But this is 2023, so I've not had any of the 2023.
So, okay, yeah, this is a rye. So, we used to not like rye.
Correct.
But we've been getting into it, and we've loved it.
The perfect time of year for rye. Like, is by far the winter.
Wintertime. Like, this Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye is insane. I want to see how these compare to each other.
It'd be very interesting.
Might be a short idea in a little bit. Just keep this straight.
One is kind of easily findable. One of them is a single year release that's $500.
One's like, $1,000. One's like $100. So, big difference, but...
Dude, I'm smelling this right now, and it smells so good. Does not smell 124 proof.
No. It has that typical fruit. Very like appley, little minty.
Yeah, really minty.
It's that minty.
In a good way though. Mint tea.
Yes, mint tea.
What's Lipton like? You know the mint.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
It reminds me kind of the Saz rye, but
just better. Like
better. It's a little bit more bourbon.
That's Mint chocolate chip.
Mint
is
chocolate
what I
chip
keep
ice
getting
cream
at.
is
Is what it's
super,
super sweet, but like that minty note to it. But not like a toothpastey way, like some mint chocolate chip. Let's taste like gourmet mint chocolate chip.
Oh, it's so good, like Graters or something.
Yeah.
The thing I love about having a bottle of this too is if you get a little sample bottle, that's great. You can try it once.
Yeah.
Can never go back to it.
Correct.
Can't blind them. Can't give your friends a pour. We can be giving people a pour of this for a whole year or two. Try it with next year's if we get our hands on it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just so happy and blessed to have a bottle of this, and it's gonna look absolutely fantastic on our shelf up here. So you'll see that next video.
I don't know. You're gonna try it? Let's get
I'm
into
trying to
it.
stall because I know it's gonna be so good, but here, let's just do it. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
Holy cow.
oh my gosh, that is so complex.
Oh my gosh.
It's like being hit from all directions. It's like you're playing like water balloons with a bunch of 12-year-olds. They're just like throwing them from all over the place. You don't know how to look.
It's still happening. Like it tastes like fireworks in your mouth.
Literally. Yeah. Have you seen Ratatouille?
Yeah.
You know how he puts like the cheese and the strawberry together?
Yeah.
It's like he tries it once and it's just like one note. He tries the strawberry, another note. He puts them together and it's like an explosion of flavors. This is exactly what that's like in my palate.
Gusteau was right. Oh, yeah. Oh, amazing. Each flavor was totally unique. But combine one flavor with another, and something new was created.
It tastes like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah.
Mintiness, aftertaste is the biggest. Like right now, I'm tasting like minty.
Mint is the aftertaste. That's the aftertaste note.
But the
finish.
palate is super sweet. Like it is caramely. It's vanilla. It's that caramel balm.
It's very bourbon, almost.
Yeah.
It has that like rich, dark caramel. It's so caramel vanilla. It is like a dessert. It's like a dessert, like
Oh my
cook-off,
gosh.
bake-off. It's like when you go to a restaurant and they give you that like lava cake, and then
Yeah.
they give you mint ice cream to like finish it off, to like cleanse your palate, or like an Andy's mint after dinner.
Yes, that's what that is. The after dinner mint that is paired with caramel, but they match up. Like I always say that about rye. You always get a couple different sweetness, a couple different mint notes. But when you hear that and you're thinking, if you've never had something like that, it sounds terrible together. But like when they do it well, it is really, really good pairing.
good.
And like this tastes like a meal. Like it is an evolution of you get that ultra sweet, and then like it's the after dinner minty, and then like in the middle that's kind of a tea note. Like it is so good.
It's
Like
so
it is
good and it's so complex. I mean, it just like, it feels expensive, it tastes expensive.
Yeah.
It like, it's so quality,
We are-
handcrafted.
We are experts in bottom shelf bottles by now, and we are 39 bottles through. 29 bottles through of just bottom shelf bangers, not counting all the bottom shelf bottles we've had.
Yeah.
Of just bottom shelf bangers episodes, we are just through almost 30 of those, and so this is not that. Like
No, not at all.
this,
I mean,
it does not taste like anything I've had.
no, there's nothing to compare it to. It is its own thing, and it is delicious. Like, it just feels like I had a reservation for dinner for 3 months, and I just had like the best experience at dinner. I just feel so satisfied. You know what I mean?
Gosh, dude, that is so good.
Like, I want to like light a cigar right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like,
That was a win. That was a win, right?
exactly. It just has such a good euphoric feeling about it.
There's certain bottles that you have a mindset of, an expectation of, and a lot of the times that has not met our expectations, and that it hurts going in
Especially
to certain bottles.
the higher up we pay.
Correct. So like when you see a bottle like this that you're seeing $500, $600, $700, whatever on the secondary, especially. You go into some stores and it's $1,000 plus, $1,500 plus.
Yep.
I mean, some stores they don't sell them to have them $2,000.
Yep.
Your expectations are extremely high, and bottles like this are why I have high expectations. That was one of the best pours I've had in a very long time, and that. I don't like my mind, like it was almost emotional when you have like a bottle that you want to add to your collection for so long and you get it and then you taste it and it's exactly what you want. Like that's exactly what I wanted and more.
I mean, it's rare that like the last experience I can have that feels like this to me was when we got Russell's 13.
Yeah.
The first like allocated, the first over $100 bottle we went out and bought ourselves to own. Had never had a pour. I had a pour, but I was like, I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
It blew us away.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good. I mean, maybe now it's not as good as we remembered it because that first time we had it, it met our expectations. We were, rationalized like us paying money for it, kind of like, you know what I mean? But like, it was like, okay, that was worth what we paid for it. That tastes good. That's a good experience. This rivals that experience to me.
This bottle is the cheapest BTAC, and it's still amazing. Like it is really, really good. I don't think I could say that enough about how good it is. If you have a local bar that has a decent price pour, go try it, and you will not be disappointed. And I do think this is a Rye Whiskey fan, like Rye. I don't think a lot of bourbon lovers will like fall in love with this, but you will still enjoy it. But if you like rye, your mind will be blown.
I will say this is more bourbon-like than the Sazerac 90 proofer. And so maybe the BTAC Sazerac is more like the more rye, more minty, I think. This one's, what I've heard, is more in the middle, but it's still very rye.
I have one sip left.
I got a little bit.
Gosh, dude. The proof does not come through the nose. When you smell that, you don't think it's gonna be 125. Palate, that is proofy in a great way.
Proofy in a great way. It's just like proof and flavor just like aligning for the perfect combination. I mean, only 6 years age. It doesn't sound like a lot when you're thinking of how expensive these bottles are. But it
does really well
perfect.
with its age, yeah.
I think
I wouldn't want to change that.
Some complaints people have with BTAC are over oaked.
Yeah.
Well, the Eagle Rare seems like that's too much oak, too old. So this is perfect. And
this is our second bottle of BTAC.
Yep.
Now, you might be wondering what's the first, whatever. We told you we're drinkers, and that is going to be the case. However, our first bottle we got is a little more special size, and this is the 2023, that's kind of cool, WLW. Probably our dream bottle, right? Like it was the one that we wanted out of BTAC. It was, for a long time, the bottle that we've said, like, if we ever have a chance to find it, we're going to pay for it, and we're going to do whatever for it. We got super lucky this week, and we got a bottle. So what we're doing for this is we're going to do a YouTube live stream March 15th, which is that Friday. That night, we'll make a big thing out of it. We'll
post the times, and
a couple people have already said that they want to watch, so we're going to send them the link, times, everything. You're going to see it, I promise you. We're giving ourselves this month and a half
to prepare and promote.
Yeah, because we have no clue how to do YouTube live stream right now.
Yeah, it'll be our first ever live stream.
Yeah.
First ever live stream together. First one on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're gonna do at least 2 hours, maybe longer.
Yeah, it will be worth your time. We might even give away a couple samples.
Yeah, some sample
some
giveaways.
BTAC maybe.
Exactly. Potentially.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
We'll do some blinds. Maybe compare these guys to some other stuff or on the shelf.
If you guys want to send us stuff for that live, whatever you're thinking, we will do. But it's going to be an event. Let me just tell you that right now. You will want to be watching the whole time. We're super excited for it. And we're saving this bottle just for that because I think it's going to be really special. And I think people are going to want to watch. So I think if you want to see us open this up for the first time, come to that live stream, March 15th. Only a month and a half. I know people are like, how long are you waiting along? Well, you guys have to wait too. So I promise you, it's harder for us to wait to open this than it is for you to wait to watch that.
For sure.
So we're really excited for that. But please be on the lookout. We'll be posting stuff. Other videos, we'll be talking about it. But just March 15th, put it on your calendars, whatever it is. But I promise you, we will not let you forget.
No.
So if you want to see us open up our dream bottle, and what I've heard is an amazing bottle. And after having that, I don't know. I have I don't even know.
I don't know.
That's where I'm at right now. So I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Buy. And I guess the question I asked you earlier, how much did you spend on it?
I mean, at least $500.
I mean, like, I don't think I would be mad if I spent $500 on that. If you have the money, don't take out a loan for that. But like, if you have $500 to spend on a bottle, that's your bottle.
It's a great bottle. It's a great, this is the most coveted line, besides Pappy's, of bourbon, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
Out there every year. Having two of them is just unbelievable. And that actually, some people say Pappy's isn't worth it, right? So this one is worth it so far, so.
Yeah, so I don't know. Let us know what you guys think if you've ever had a chance. And then go to your bar and buy a pour if you don't want to buy a bottle, because you will not regret it. And let us know what you guys think about that too. Please leave in the comments down below, DM us, whatever you want to. We will talk to you about it because I love this bottle. Well, I have a sip in my glass, but here's to a great 2024.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.